Good morning. How are you guys doing today? So we have a pretty simple lesson today. We don't need a ukulele. I just want to talk about, how you can practice when you don't have a ukulele. And a lot of times when we're driving or, just around, we're listening to music. And, we can actually get a lot of practice in without our ukuleles, just listening to music. So I kind of want to talk about that. We don't need a ukulele today. Very simple. Let's get started. Okay, so the main thing I want you guys to do when you're listening to a song, let's see. Okay, so you're driving, you're listening to the radio, or you got your favorite playlist. Okay, so often when we listen to a song like this, especially if it's our favorite song, we have the tendency to wanna sing along, right? But what I want you to do is try to pay more attention to the rhythm track and see if you can count throughout the whole song. Find the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see if you can find it. So you're trying to count to the beat. Can you find where the 1, 2, 3, 4 is? Gotta keep back and fight strong. So, to determine where the 1 is, you need to know that that's usually where the changes of the chords are. Okay, not always, but like you're going through the verse here. Let's see, wait. Going through the verse. And we're going to the next section, 1. Okay. So that's how you can kind of hear where the 1 is. There's a lot of chord changes there. So I'll get you started. 1. 1. 1. 1. Can you find the 2, 3, and 4? Okay, so I'll give you the 1s. 1. 1. 1. Okay. And hopefully at home you're already going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that's a really good practice, just being able to find the beat and count, okay, instead of just trying to sing the melody, okay. Now let's see if you guys can do this. It's just who you. After you find the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 8. With your strumming hand, with your right hand, if you're right-handed, right, or if you're left-handed, it's your left hand. But see if you can just hit the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, so just find it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, so see if you can do this. Okay, really steady. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then maybe you can accent on the 2 and the 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so let's try that. I guess it's just who you are. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Again, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this is something I think you're gonna notice when you try it, especially if you're driving, and then all of a sudden you're doing this thing, or Yeah, you got it. You're locking the beat. Then red lights, and I guess start slowing down. Now you start losing focus a little bit, and you're gonna notice that's where you lose the beat, and then you're gonna notice, oh wait, I lost it. Okay. So the object is to see how long you can make it. Can you go through the whole song locked into the beat? And then when you do lose it, hopefully you realize that it's because you were partially distracted or something, and you just you weren't focused on the music, and then you just kind of lost it, right? And then after you focus again, you'll find it. Okay, so this is a really good learning tool, I think, because we often listen to music and we can learn things from every song out there. There's always something to learn about new songs and things like that, but a lot of times we don't really know what to listen for, and we don't know how to learn anything or practice anything just by listening to a song. Okay, so instead of just trying to sing the lyrics, see if you can just keep a steady beat. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, and the reason why I want to use my strumming hand is because later, even though it's a slightly different motion, it's that same feeling of that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so you're just trying to develop a feel, okay, for whatever the pattern is or whatever the beat is. Okay, I could try something like, let's see, where is it? Okay, so this is a song Jake and I recorded together. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Try finding the 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, this one might be a little harder for you, okay? And the reason for that is you don't have those heavy drums like the song before. The other song, you had those heavy drums, so the drive, right, the groove is a little more driving, so it's a little easier to feel that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. In this song, the percussions aren't as strong, not as driving as the first song, okay, which was the intent. Okay, but let's just keep listening. Okay. And Jake is actually, when he's playing, he's purposely kind of, like he's not playing everything straight. Okay, he's kind of like playing, he might be just a tad behind on one beat, and just to kind of give it a little, change up the feeling a little bit. Okay, so Jake is actually doing this intentionally in the song, but if you just focus on the melody, you might have a hard time counting the 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually listening to the percussions, and I'm trying to listen to the guitar. The hard part though is that, depends, like the speaker on your computer or your phone, they don't really have the low end. Everything is, so you might not be able to hear the bass line or the percussions too much, but that's what I'm listening for. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when you can feel this beat, now let's say you pick up your ukulele, you hear like drums playing or the metronome, and now your hand is just kind of getting comfortable with this feeling. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what I want you to kind of practice. I'm just trying to give you something to do, because practicing this is very, very simple. Okay, say you're on the bus, put your headphones in, just kind of tap your leg, listen to the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, even slow songs. Okay, no matter what, there's always a tempo that you can find. Okay, you just have to practice listening, and not just listening to the melody, but listen to the other instruments and see if you can go through a whole song. I think average, if you've never done this before, if you can find the beat, I would say 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds, you'll probably lock in and go, okay, I got it. And then 20 or 30 seconds later, you're gonna feel like, oh, wait, I lost it. Oh, okay, there it is. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, okay? And you notice in concerts, right, when people go, oh, this is my favorite song, they start clapping, okay? It's the funniest thing because everybody starts clapping, okay? Instead of clapping along, try watching everybody around you. See how long they can go, because eventually everybody feels it. I mean, they, oh, I love this song. It's like clapping. Okay. Now all of a sudden they start getting bored, and then they start, I don't know, looking around, or they're, and then they just kind of lose the beat, and then they know they lost the beat, and then they just kind of like stop, and just keep on. To me, it's like the funniest thing, but it's common, even for me. It doesn't matter how long I've been playing music. If I don't focus, I will probably slow down. Okay, so experience hasn't really made. I don't think it really made my rhythm better. I think it just kind of taught me that you gotta focus on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And how do you focus on that? How do you stay focused? By movement. Your foot taps. Maybe your ukulele bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this movement that musicians have is to help them keep that drive going, because once they lose that feeling and they're distracted, naturally they're going to start slowing down. Okay. So try to remember that and just try to see how long you can go. Hopefully you can go through a whole song and you'll always be able to find out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then if you watch the previous lesson, playing with the metronome, and now you're watching this episode, you're going to realize that in the end, everybody's playing to a beat that just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The tempo might change. It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the Alicia Keys song was like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, but whatever the beat is, okay, whatever the tempo is, that's what all musicians play to. So you want to get really comfortable with that. Okay, don't think that you can just come in and just do whatever you want to do without hearing some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you saw the last episode, once you get the beat, your fingers and your hands, they just dance. Okay, but you got to keep that beat going in your head. You got to stay focused on that. Okay, so good luck with that. I actually have a lot of things to do. What time is it? I have someone visiting from Taiwan, so we have a lesson I need to start in about 10 minutes. And then I gotta do some Shimabukuro things. We got a new batch coming in soon. And hopefully I'll finish everything by 1 so I can sneak in a round of golf. And then I also like to shoot pool, so every Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesday nights I'm in a pool league. So I play for a place, and every week we play. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, shooting pool. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, off. All right. So anyways, you guys have a great day. Have fun. Good luck with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Use your strumming hand to keep the beat. Okay. All right. Any questions? Leave it in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Cheers.